Welcome to Bros Talking Sports. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. We appreciate you so much. All right. This episode is really special to me because we got top 5 greatest Super Bowls of all time. Top 5 greatest Super Bowls of all time. Who you got? Now, there's only been, 58, 59 Super Bowls. This is epic. Okay, this is epic. I'm picking my top 5. It's going to be it's going to be debatable. But this is my top 5, and I'm going to tell you why. All right. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. We appreciate you guys. As you can see, look at the gear. All right. I'm a Bills fan. You already know we went to 4 Super Bowls in a row. I should just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Greatest Super Bowls all time, even though we lost. But nah, I'm going to hit you with the facts. And let me know how y'all feel about it, okay? Bros Talking Sports, let's get to it. Number 5, greatest Super Bowl of all time. I'm just gonna throw it out there, guys. Yes, I wasn't, born when this happened, but I'm throwing it out there just because he was standing on business. All right. Greatest Super Bowl of all time, number 5, comes in at Super Bowl 3. Super Bowl 3, the Jets at the Colts. You know that bad man, Joe Namath. He guaranteed motherfucking teed it.
Pro football lore.
I mean, he didn't say that verbatim, but he guaranteed a win at the Super Bowl. He's standing on business way back then. Super Bowl 3, and you know what? He did that damn thing. Okay, he upsetted the Colts 16-7. He had 206 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He was 17 of 28. Now, if you think those numbers are not that much and how I got them on the top 5 greatest Super Bowls of all time, well, I just told you, he guaranteed it. But look at the other great Johnny Unitas. His numbers, he only had 110 yards, no touchdown, and he threw an interception. So that just told me right there that the defense was hella strong back then. And they was just taking people's heads off for sure because they wasn't throwing no yards. But anyway, or they were just running a lot too. But Joe Namath guaranteed the win, coming in number 5 greatest Super Bowls of all time. Oh, that's epic. That's epic. All right, let's keep it going for you guys on Bros Talking Sports. This is epic, man. This is epic. All right. Number 4, greatest Super Bowls of all time. I have those St. Louis Rams at the Tennessee Titans in 2000. Oh, now I know y'all, a lot of you guys right now are like, what? How is that on greatest Super Bowls of all time? Well, listen up, you guys. It's so debatable because I was a kid. I was growing up. I was young. I was watching this. And when y'all know what I'm talking about, when what's his name? Kevin Dyson went slant cut up and was down at the 1. Ah, man. I thought he got in. He was He didn't. He didn't. But this was so epic because for me, one of my earlier years watching, this was 2000. I started probably watching really football, probably 95, I would say. But this was epic, iconic. I remember Kurt Warner threw for over 400 yards, 414 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was a beast. He was a beast. R.I.P. Steve McNair, though. Oh, my gosh. R.I.P. R.I.P. Man, Steve McNair, he had a very, very decent game, 214 yards, no touchdowns, but he also ran for 64 yards, and he brought them back. Eric George had 95 yards, and this, to me, was one of the greatest Super Bowls I've saw. Basically, like I said, just off of that last play and the impact that it had on me, the lasting impact that it had on me. All right. Number 4. Now, this number 3 greatest Super Bowl of all time. This is going to be debatable. This is going to be debatable as all the rest. Okay. But we're going to get to it. All right. Number 3, greatest Super Bowl to me of all time comes in at the 2017 New England Patriots versus those Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons were up 28-7 3 in the third quarter, deep in the third quarter, probably I think with 3 minutes left to go. Tom Brady was down 25 points and the GOAT came out. It's like the heavens opened up. And the GOAT came out. Tom Brady was on top of it. And 25 points went away in no time. Matty Ice was on fire in the first half. And then in the second half, he was absolutely on ice. Excuse me. I'm getting so pumped up talking about Brady and this comeback, one of the most epic in the history of Super Bowls. All right. 43 pass completions from Tom Brady on 62 attempts. That's crazy. Talk about perfect damn near, okay? 466 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. And that is one of, like I said, this is probably the year that I really, I solidified him to go a few years before that. But when I saw that with my own eyes, I said, damn, that is absolutely insane what I'm seeing. So, number 3, Patriots upset Atlanta in overtime. I didn't even say that. Overtime, 34-28 in a historic comeback. Matty Ice, 284 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay, boo-hoo. But one of the greatest Super Bowls of all time. Let's keep it going. On Bros Talking Sports, ooh-wee. Now, y'all thought the first 3 was debatable. These next 2 are woo-wee. All right. Greatest Super Bowls, you guys. Greatest Super Bowls. There's a lot of them. There's a lot, but these are my top 5. So let's get to it. Number 2. Ooh, this hurts my heart to even talk about, but we got to. We have to. 2008. Ooh, pains me to say it. 2008. The Giants upset the New England Patriots on their perfect season, 18-0. The world wanted them to win. The world, well, I know me for sure, wanted Randy Moss to get his ring. Randy deserved it. Tom Brady was giving it to him. He gave it to him. But you know who didn't want to give it to him? That bad man, Eli. That is absolutely absurd. Eli Manning showed me in 2008 why he has that Manning blood. Man, this was so epic. I was actually going for, I'm an Eli fan. I'm actually an Eli fan. So I was actually going for, I didn't have a dog in the fight because I'm an Eli fan. And I wanted Randy to win. So I didn't really care. But to see the ending and how this happened, I'm about to play the video right here, you guys. Eli Manning, how he scrambled away from 10 sacks. Get up that pocket and to throw that ball to David Tyree. And then for David Tyree to catch it, the helmet. Oh my gosh. But that wasn't it. He still had to get up. The Giants still had to get up and to deliver that touchdown to Plexico in the corner. And I believe Tom Brady even got the ball back and had time. And and they didn't get it done. So that, to me, was one of the greatest Super Bowls ever. The worst upset in history. Randy couldn't get his ring, and Tom Brady couldn't get it done. It put Eli on the map. I guarantee you right now, you guys, if you ask, if Peyton is in his wine cellar, he's thinking to himself, I would switch careers with my brother in a heartbeat. Because, yes, I beat Tom. Peyton's like, I beat Tom in the regular season all the time. But he beat me in the playoffs when we played. So it didn't really matter. But my brother, who doesn't really get the accolades in the regular season, beat the guy that I can't beat in the playoffs twice in the Super Bowl, the biggest game of them all. It's just insane. I know Peyton is like, dang. Eli is the GOAT in the Manning family, and that's just that. But back to number 2. That was my number 2. Eli, man, stand up. Much respect. Y'all got it done. That's going to haunt Randy forever. It's going to haunt Brady forever as he looks at his other 7 rings. But, yeah, that's that. All right. Number one, greatest Super Bowl of all time. This is so epic, iconic. But before we do, I just want to go over a couple really quick. Pittsburgh, you know that little tippy toe. Ooh, sideline. Great. Who else had great Super Bowls? 49ers, Taylor, Montana connection. You have ooh, you got Favre Super Bowl. You got Elway Super Bowls. You got man, who else has some great Super Bowls, man? There was so many of them, guys. I can't think right off the top. Put me on the spot. But I got number one for you. And my number one greatest Super Bowl of all time. This is going to be controversial. Now, I'm probably a little biased on this one, and that's all right. I think a lot of people might agree with me because when you think about the totality of it and how it happened and the impact that it leaves on your mind, you're going to be like, dang, you're never going to forget that. You're probably never going to forget where you were, what you were doing when I tell you this number one. And now when I said that, you probably already know what it is because you know it's the greatest Super Bowl of all time. Here we go. Number one greatest Super Bowl of all time comes in at the New England Patriots and those Seattle Seahawks in 2015 when the Patriots upset the Seahawks 28-24. Man, when I tell you, y'all know what happened. Beast mode, didn't get the ball. Tom Brady, Thomas Edward, Patrick Brady over there on the sideline, head down, jumping up in the air, can't believe, disbelieve like a little girl. All right. Wow. I just have to talk that talk real quick because this absolutely was one of the greatest, is the greatest, not one of the greatest Super Bowl of all time. Brady, the Patriots looked to be in control. They were up by 2 scores, I believe. Russell, Seahawks, they came back. You know why? Because the Legion of Boom wasn't having it. The Legion of Boom were some beasts, and they wasn't letting Tom get in the end zone again. And we got the ball back. We scored. We got the ball back again. And you know what happened? That last drive, this bad man, I talked about him before, Malcolm Butler, unsigned free agent, came out of nowhere. That last drive, I swear you needed to test him because he played out of his mind every single drive until the goal line, and you know where I'm going. Russell Wilson's pass to the sideline deep, the bobble, boom, 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 boom. Malcolm Butler, he hit it. He still caught it. Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch, boom, get it down to the 4-yard line. I just want to pass it. Let me get the MVP. I don't want to give it to Beast Mode. Anyways, Marshawn Lynch didn't get the ball. Pete Carroll, they didn't call it in the huddle. They said pass, slant, right over to that bad man where Malcolm Butler was standing. And Malcolm Butler, when I tell you guys, as you all know, he jumped the gun, and I still am in disbelief. 9 years later, I cannot believe what I saw with my own eyes in that Super Bowl. The most heartbreak in the entire world. Seattle was going on to be the back-to-back champions, first to do it since Tom Brady did it in 2000 and 2001. They did not get it done on the very last play of the game. And I'm talking about very last play of well, there was 2 seconds, I believe. But interception, goal line, I don't even have words for the greatest Super Bowl of all time. It doesn't even get better than that, man. I'm sorry, I'm speechless, but that's what it was, you guys. Greatest Super Bowl. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know how you feel. All right. Who should have been in? Who should have been out? I know y'all gonna talk about my Jets one. All right. But yeah. And I know y'all gonna talk about how I got 3 Tom Brady pick Super Bowls in my top 5. But Tom Brady, he's been to 10 of them. And it ain't my fault that he has some of the best. So yeah, top 5. Let me know what you got. Bros Talking Sports, y'all. We are here. You already know what it is, man. 2,000 subscribers. We got a party going on Friday, 6 p.m. Ooh, I'll let y'all know. All right. Don't be late. Make sure you tune in because, man, we are climbing by the day. Chat, you guys, subscribers, I really appreciate you. You guys are just watching, hitting that button because I'm just talking sports. You know what I mean? That's all I'm doing, but I appreciate you just for watching, and yeah, you don't have to. So thank you so much. Like deep down, I'm just a guy trying to make it and doing what I love to do. So man, I appreciate you guys. Straight up. Bros Talking Sports. We out. Until next time, you guys. Appreciate the followers. Like, comment, subscribe, and share on every platform. We out.